Hey, what's going on, my friend? This is Matthew Hamill with Local Contractor Blueprint, and today's video is all about how you can get a contractor's license. Now, there's a couple of ways to go about this. One of the ways we've decided to go with, and that was just based upon our specific needs, but one, um, it's getting your own license, right? So, we want to have some skills. You're going to need to prove that you have journeyman level skills. And this is really for California, right? I'm sure this would apply across the U.S. and probably in other countries as well. I know California has the strictest rules, the strictest codes, things like that. So it's safe to say if it's what California is doing, it's probably what your state is doing as well. So, but you need to show experience, right? And on the application, like here in California for new license holders, they're going to ask for a written letter of approval, and I think it's 2 or 3. We bypassed this route, by the way, so this is why I don't really know too much about it. But they're going to ask for 2 to 3 letters of approval or referral letters, right? They want somebody to confirm your job history, confirm your skill set, and then you need to be able to document it. Now, there was a point, and I don't know if it's true now still, but there was a point where they were actually checking taxes and pay stubs to make sure that you were actually working under a licensed contractor, obtaining the skills that you're claiming to have. So you have that. The other thing is you need to pass the test. Now, there are plenty of licensing schools out there that teach you how to pass the test. You have the trade side and you have the law side. That's all they do, though, is train you how to pass the test. There's some trade things that you probably won't know. Like there's things, like the load of snow, or like the weight of snow. We don't get a lot of snow down here in Southern California, but Northern California does. So, there's going to be some things that pop up that you may have never even heard of. That was just one example for us. I was like, really? Okay, cool. It makes sense though, right? But those schools teach you how to pass the test. They don't necessarily impart skill or, like real life knowledge as far as how to run a construction business. Some schools, they'll give you some extra training and things like that, but at the end of the day, they're just teaching you how to pass the test. That's it. If you suck at what you do, you suck at what you do, but now you have a license and you suck at what you do. So they're not going to refine your skills, right? But learn how to pass the test. I think the licensing school that we were looking at, it was like $500. You go in for a couple of days and they schedule it based upon like you schedule a test date with the state, and then let's say you get your test date and it's February 1st. Well, you'll schedule your class like 2 weeks before the test date, so that way the information's fresh, and then you go take the test, and you just pay the fees. I think out here it's like $480 right now for the application fee. But once you do that, you pass the test. Now you have to go get bonded and you have to go get insurance. In California right now, I believe they upped the bond to $15,000. If you need insurance, you're looking at a $2 million aggregate policy. So definitely get that. And then if you decide to do an LLC, which is what we did for our own reasons, but there's a third bond that you'll need for the LLC, and it's an employee worker bond, and it's $100,000. And that bond costs about $4,000 a year. For us, it's worth the price, but it is what it is. It may not work for you, right? So, but that's pretty much it. Once you take the test, you pass the test, you go get bonded, you go get your insurance, and then they'll issue the license, and that's that. So that's one way. The second way to do it is to bypass the test, right? We have a corporate license. I didn't take the test. I didn't want my own license. Reason being is I have way too much stuff on my plate. I specialize in marketing and sales. I don't expect my partners to specialize in marketing or sales. So I partnered with real live contractors who have licenses, and one of them is actually the RMO for the company. So essentially, the corporation leveraged his license to get its own license. So now he's the responsible managing officer for the company. So I bypassed a year's worth of processing of taking tests, hoping I pass, and then dealing with the sole prop stuff that comes with it. We just filled out the application with him as the RMO. We pretty much got approved immediately, and then we just had to buy the bonds, the 2 bonds and the insurance, and that was that. For us, and even with him being the RMO, for us it still took about 6 months to get it. But we have it now. and it expires every 2 years. So as long as you stay updated on it, it's a great, it's an asset, right? It's kind of like job security. Like if you have the license, you can kind of do whatever you want. And I have enough construction skills to know that, the worst case scenario, I can always fall back on that license, and I can go back to doing what I'm good at, which is cabinet installation. So, but yeah, that's pretty much how you get a contractor's license. Now, it may differ again from state to state, but I'm basing this solely off of California, especially because we're just so crazy strict out here. But yeah, if you have any other questions, definitely visit the website, localcontractorblueprint.com. We got some cool videos up, some cool blog posts, and we really specialize in training contractors how to generate more leads for their business. So that's kind of what we do. But hope you got some value from this video. I hope I helped. Definitely Google your local contractor board to find out more info. And thanks for watching the video. And until next time, this is Matthew Hamill with Local Contractor Blueprint. Have a great day.